Welcome to this guided deep hypnosis meditation for the winter solstice, the longest night of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. Long before the modern calendar, people in many cultures track this turning point each year. It is a threshold, a sacred stillness in the deepest part of the earth's rest before the slow, steady return of the light. It is a fertile void where nothing is meant to be pushed, fixed, or changed. It is womb energy, cocoon energy, inward, protective, slow, and private. It is a time to sit honestly with what has already ended, to grieve it, to integrate its meaning. A time to acknowledge what is no longer in alignment and to sit with what is. This is Saturn energy, where we consider time, structure, consequence, and truth. It strips illusions, but not in a punitive way. It is asking you to examine the substance of what remains in the dark and what is real enough to carry forward. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie, and this is Sacred in Bloom. I'm a transformational coach, and I create content to support and empower women, but all are welcome. My intention with these meditations is to help you get out of overwhelm, burnout, and feeling stuck, and reclaim your peace, passion, and power. It takes more than just meditations to expand, heal, and manifest what we want, so I encourage you to check out the rest of my content if it resonates. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. It just takes a second, but your support makes such a difference, and it really means a lot to me. A quick note, you may hear brief ads while listening. I cannot control ad placement as of the release of this video, but if you would prefer an ad-free version, I do provide one for free inside the free tier subscription of my Patreon. All you have to do is subscribe at the free tier. The link is on the screen, in the description for the video, and in my channel info. Please do not drive or operate machinery while listening to this deep hypnosis meditation, and pause to read our disclaimer. This meditation is infused with Reiki healing energy to support you. Simply say yes now to receive. Find a place where you will not be disturbed and where you can relax. Grab a blanket or a weighted blanket if needed. Begin by settling your body into comfort, either sitting or lying down. Take a deep, cleansing breath in, and as you exhale, allow your body to start to unwind. Inhale again, and this time release a long, slow sigh. Feel any tension or stress you might be holding from the day begin to melt. Notice the surface beneath you, supporting you, grounding you. Take one more moment to adjust your body to find your maximum comfort. Once you're settled, allow your head to drift gently to the right. Soften your gaze, or notice a texture or color that soothes you somewhere in your field of vision. Rest here for a moment. Feel the movement of your breath, a gentle wave through your chest and belly. If a yawn comes, go ahead and welcome it. Slowly now, bring your head back to center. We are just doing a few things to help your nervous system shift into peace and safety. Go ahead and turn your head slowly to the left now. Allow your gaze to soften again, as if you can see through the wall out to the horizon. You're doing beautifully. You may yawn again or swallow, but if you don't, that's okay too. bring your head slowly back to center and close your eyes. Imagine yourself standing beneath a soft, silvery white flow of energy like moonlight. Feel it flow gently down your scalp, calming and cool. Notice how this energy spreads down across your forehead, relaxing your brows and the corners of your eyes. It moves down and eases your jaw, your tongue, and softens the muscles around your mouth. This soothing energy keeps moving, loosening your neck, releasing your shoulders, reminding them it is safe to rest, washing you clean of the heaviness you carry. Feel it easing your arms, relaxing your wrists, your hands, your fingers. The energy swirls for a moment in your palms before moving back up your arms into your chest. Notice it soothing your heart space before moving gently across your ribs and flowing out across the breadth of your back. On your next inhale, allow the energy to melt into your belly. Notice how it seeps gently down into your hips, slowly filling the bowl of your pelvis. Feel it as it makes its way down your thighs like starlight, releasing your knees, your calves, and your ankles. Welcome the peaceful energy as it envelops your feet and toes, gently grounding you as it soaks into the earth beneath you. Imagine yourself standing at the top of a staircase. There are 10 steps leading down to a place of deep relaxation. With each step you take, you will feel more and more relaxed. Take the first step, feeling a sense of calm. Take the second step, going deeper. Third step, more relaxed. Fourth step, deeper still. Fifth step, halfway down. Sixth step, feeling very safe. Seventh step, almost there. Eighth step, very relaxed. Ninth step, deeper. And finally, the 10th step. You are now in a state of deep relaxation, calm, open, and comfortable. There is a wooden door. You open it and step into a cozy cabin living area. There is a fireplace with a low, steady fire, and the scent of it blends gently with some evergreen boughs you can see resting on the windowsills. Through the glass, you notice that it is dark outside and there is a light snow falling. Grateful for this quiet, safe, warm space, you gently close the door and move further into the room. There is a very comfortable looking chair near the fireplace, which you gladly settle into. It is supportive, welcoming, and just the right size and shape, like it was made just for you. You take a moment to look around the room, feeling welcome and safe here. As your body relaxes fully into the chair, your attention drifts back to the fire. The flames move in an unhurried way, revealing something you didn't fully notice when you first walked in. Resting in the hearth is a great oak log, thick, seasoned, ancient. As you watch it burn, you can feel that this log carries memory, years of gathering sunlight, of standing through storms, of sheltering life in its branches and communicating through its deep roots with the trees around it. Its life story held in its countless rings. This is a Yule log. In many old traditions, it was chosen with intention, not just as fuel, but as a keeper of continuity through the longest night of the year. Its slow, steady burn was a promise that warmth can be held, that light can return, even when the world feels stripped back to its bones. There is something profoundly stabilizing about it, like sitting beside a wise, old ancestral presence that quietly reminds you of what endures and how far you've come. In this stillness, you may notice the presence of other ancient ones, ancestors, elders, here only to offer a loving, supportive energy. You are not alone in this turning of the year. There is a small table within reach, and you notice a white candle standing in a golden candle holder, matches, some slips of paper, a pencil, and a small sachet of herbs. You pick up the sachet and examine it. The scent is complex and grounding, woody, sacred, clearing, and protective. Take a moment and allow your awareness to settle around these items. They are here for you. The night is long, and nothing needs to be done quickly. Set the sachet down and pick up the matches. When you're ready, strike a match. Listen to the gentle sound of it catching. Notice the small bloom of light, that brief flare before settling into a calm glow, the familiar fleeting scent of sulfur, sharp at first, then gone. Bring the flame to the wick of the candle, watching the thread darken and then brighten as the candle comes alive. The light is gentle, not trying to fill the room, just holding its own small circle of warmth beside the fire. Observe the flame. Allow yourself to breathe with it for a few moments. There is no rush, just the candle, the hearth, and the hush of snow beyond the windows. When you're ready, take one of the slips of paper. Feel its texture, soft but sturdy between your fingertips. This paper is here to hold something you've been carrying, something that has ended or that you know has reached its natural completion, even if part of you is still trying to revive it, gripping it out of habit, hope, fear, loyalty, or tenderness. You don't have to solve anything, and you are simply acknowledging what is true, allowing space for your own deep knowing without judgment. Allow your fingers to find the pencil, and without rushing, let a word, a name, a pattern, or even just a symbol come forward in your mind. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to justify it. This is not about abandoning anything or rejecting the past. It is about recognizing the shape something has taken and honoring that its time is complete. Write only what wants to be written, nothing more. When you're done, place the pencil down and hold the slip of paper gently between your palms. Feel the weight of what it contains. This is the kind of truth that comes in winter. Clear, quiet, real. Shift your attention to the fire. Watch the way the embers pulse, the deep heart glow of the log. Feel the ancient steadiness of it, the way it burns without urgency, holding both memory and release in the same moment. Bring the slip of paper closer to the fire's warmth. You may feel called to place it into the flames, or simply allow the heat to acknowledge it, the light to fully illuminate it. Trust what feels right. There is no wrong choice here. Simply notice what your intuition guides you towards. In times past, the Yule log wasn't about erasing the past. It was about honoring it. Take a slow breath in and feel the gentle, natural unwinding that happens when something is named truthfully and held in a steady light. If you chose to keep the paper, place it on the table or in your lap, and simply allow your body to settle into the sense of calm resolution beginning to take shape inside you. As you sit with what has ended, you may notice a subtle shift beginning, a gentle loosening, a quiet settling. When you stop trying to revive something that has already lived its full life, there is often a kind of relief that rises to the surface. A soft clarity, the kind that shows you gently what can endure and what cannot continue in its current form. And in that space where your grip releases, something tender can open. Not emptiness, but spaciousness. A living clearing. A place inside you that feels a little lighter, a little freer, as though your energy can finally move again in a direction it naturally wants to flow. You might sense a warmth, faint but steady, the beginning of a new alignment, not formed, not asking to be named, just quietly stirring now that there is a little space for it to breathe. Winter is honest, but it is also deeply compassionate. It doesn't ask you to leap forward or define the future. It only asks you to be still and see clearly what is no longer viable, to make space for what can endure. The moment you stop feeding what is finished, your energy can begin to reorganize itself towards what feels more true, more nourishing, more aligned with who you are now. You don't need to identify what the new thing is. You don't need to choose it. Simply notice the way honesty opens a doorway, the way clarity brings you home to yourself, the way possibility begins to hum gently when you are no longer carrying what's been quietly dying. This is the cycle. This is the way of things. All things end to clear space for new growth, new energy, new experiences. Winter is not a time for certainty. It is a time for learning to sit with our discomfort, to let it pass through us and remind us that we can survive it. We are riding a wheel of constant change, of beginnings and endings that are thresholds to more beginnings. As this truth settles, you may feel something else begin to move inside you, something quieter, more tender. Emotion has a way of rising in moments of change, in moments of release, not to overwhelm you, but to be acknowledged. Take a slow breath and welcome whatever is stirring inside you. This is the moment to sit with it. The longest night is where we bring what has ended into the gentle dark. We may feel fear or guilt or grief, but here in the void, we allow ourselves to allow those to surface and feel what those endings have meant. We feel it to honor it, to let it pass through so that we don't have to carry it forward into the coming year. You may feel a heaviness in your chest, a tightness in your throat, or a warmth gathering behind your eyes. Nothing is wrong, and you are completely safe here in this moment. This is simply the body recognizing change, and change can feel uncomfortable. But when we allow it without pushing it away, it doesn't overcome us. It diminishes. There is a sacred pause available to you here, a breathing space where grief and anything else can move through like weather, natural, temporary, cleansing. because releasing what no longer fits is not failure. It is evidence of growth. It is honesty. It is the moment you stop holding yourself in shapes you've outgrown and setting down what has reached its natural end. There is wisdom in that and tremendous courage. Honor how hard you tried, what you hoped for, what you carried as far as you could. Acknowledge the version of you who stayed, who was strong, who showed up, and who sacrificed. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was for nothing. Even the things that don't end the way we wanted or planned have a way of expanding us, teaching us, and preparing us for a future in ways we can't yet know. And here, in the quiet, with the glow of the fire, you can offer gratitude, maybe not for what has come to pass, not yet, but for your becoming as you navigated it, for the strength you gained, for the clarity earned, and for the way your path is reshaping itself before you, coming into alignment with who you are becoming. Grief is not a sign that you did something wrong. It is a sign that something mattered. And as you breathe with it now, allowing its energy to flow, you may feel it ease, not disappear, but perhaps just loosen, making room for the deeper dignity of the ending to settle in your bones. Imagine, just for a moment, that you are right where you are supposed to be, that brighter days are coming, that there are things moving into place for your highest good that will be revealed in the coming light of longer days. Like a candle in the dark, hope still burns bright in this long night. Pick up the sachet, hold it gently between your fingers, and toss it onto the Yule log, a blessing. As the sachet lands, imagine the herbs releasing their meaning into the warmth of the fire and filtering up into the night as smoke. Pine offering release, helping you let go of what no longer needs to be carried. Cedar, bringing protection and steadiness, grounding through this turning of the year. Rosemary, carrying remembrance, honoring the lessons, the love, the growth woven into everything you've lived this year. Bay, offering clarity, illuminating what is true and what can endure. Frankincense, blessing the path ahead, lifting the energy, making space for what is sacred and aligned. And myrrh, honoring the dignity of endings, soothing the tender places, sealing what is complete with grace. As the herbs settle into the embers, you sit quietly, feeling the warmth of the fire, noticing your breath, the beat of your heart, After a few moments, you begin to notice something shifting in the room, something gentle and almost imperceptible, a faint shift in the quality of the darkness. You turn your head slightly, and through the cabin window, you notice the horizon beginning to open, the barest hint of pale light threading through the night. Not full dawn, not yet, just the first whisper of it. A gentle silvering at the edges of the world. Take it in. This is the return of the sun, the turning of the wheel, the moment the long night begins to loosen its hold. Stand slowly and go to the window. The snow outside glows faintly in the early light, each flake catching the dawn like quiet stars settled on the earth. Feel the light strengthening, touching your face, your chest. Notice how it eases your edges, how it holds you, seeps into you, nurtures you. You are witnessing the rebirth of light, not only in the sky, but within yourself. In older traditions, this moment at dawn, it was a blessing, a promise that no matter how long the dark has been, the light always returns. Receive this blessing into your heart, into your bones. The dawn grows stronger, filling the cabin with a muted gold. Feel the peace of this moment, the stillness, the knowing that you have done what you came here to do. Turn away from the window and walk back toward the wooden door, stopping for a moment to take in this sanctuary one last time. Thank it quietly for holding you safely in the dark, in your becoming. Place your hand on the door, open it, and step through. The staircase is before you, leading upward toward waking awareness. Take the first step, feeling your body beginning to return. Second step, bringing with you everything you received here. Third step, breath deepening. Fourth step, energy rising. Fifth step, halfway up now. Sixth step, becoming more aware of the room around you. Seventh step, feeling more grounded. Eighth step, feeling your fingers and toes. Ninth step, returning fully to your body. 10th step, arriving back at the top, awake, present, and whole. Take a deep, gentle breath in and exhale slowly. Take a stretch here if that feels good. When you're ready, open your eyes. Before you move on with your day or evening, I encourage you to take a few minutes to journal about your experience. Integration is what moves an experience like this from something we just witness and then forget to something that actually helps us heal, expand, and shift. I've put together some prompts to help you. As always, choose the questions that resonate and leave the rest. You can do all or none. This is really just for you. What ending became clear to me, or what am I ready to stop trying to revive when I know in my heart it's time to let it go? What is something that has passed in recent months that I can finally fully release and be at peace? What part of me is uncomfortable sitting with what came up, and what do they need? What old story do I keep telling about what endings mean about me? Whose voice tells that story? And is there a different story I can tell that feels better and more true? In the coming days, what can I do to nurture myself in this time of transition? Notice whatever comes up without judgment. This is really just to help you complete what we have done here. Thank you so much for spending this sacred time with me. I'm just unbelievably grateful that you trust me to be part of your journey. May the returning light bless you, guide you, and illuminate your path in the days to come. Sending you love.